Look straight at the camera for me and give me your 15-second elevator pitch of your product.
Well, the hot nozzle is basically a portable, battery-operated shower head that is able to heat up water.
Go to South African households and you find that almost all of them have a funeral cover. But does any one of them have a wedding cover? No, sir.
Ispan is an on-demand brand activation sales force.
So I've developed a sustainable and independent RDP house design, as well as a robot that can build a house in 2 to 3 hours.
Hlanganisa is an online lending platform which links small businesses who are looking to access funding for growth and stockfiles who are looking to grow their savings.
Every occasion is special, and you need to celebrate every special occasion with a handcrafted leather bow tie.
We create clothing that has South African culture incorporated into it.
The Kilament is designed to purify your water. It is designed to also boil it in order for you to consume it, and it actually is beneficial to your health and many other aspects in your life. That's basically yeah.
My definition of entrepreneurship is someone who follows their dream and in doing so allows other people the opportunity to branch off into their dreams.
My journey has been defined in many ways by the desire to see Africa become a better place, and in so doing creating employment for people and creating opportunity.
One of the biggest lessons we learned from the start, you don't have a cell until you have a cell. It's a very good simulation of what happens. Where we've learned by trial and error, this is a very nice controlled environment where they are told, okay, this is how you can go about it, and if there's anything I'd want to actually have been a part of it when I was still back in varsity.
These guys are about to brave a 30-second pitch in front of everybody here, and they're going to tell them what business idea that they have and what kind of help they actually need.
This is where all the years come together and really share this vision of the South Africa that we want to build. I believe that we as citizens have to take responsibility for the direction in which the country is heading. It actually forces us to think and to go out of our comfort zones. I've recently started doing 3D prints and freelance designing. I created a prototype robot that could build a house in 2 to 3 hours and revolutionize the entire South African housing industry and economy.
There's an open space where people sit down and there's peer learning, and they help this individual build that idea to say, have you thought about this? Okay, you're a commerce kid, I'm from engineering. Maybe if you thought about this idea in this way, it'll work.
The fact that I'm working with such high impact people is intimidating within itself, but also a gift in that you have very much a renewed sense of confidence in your abilities because of who you're surrounded by.
People all agree that South Africa.
I think because I'm a first year, there's obviously a lot of stress because I've never done this kind of thing before, but I'm not too afraid to stand up in front of people and express my opinions and business plan. So I'm feeling quite confident.
We believe that the best way to have sustainable growth is by communities working together. Introducing Hlanganisa. I really wanted to get up on that stage, and when I got off that stage, I couldn't wait to come back onto it again because it's just an exhilarating feeling. Also having the entire foundation looking at you, watching you, it's very, very nerve-wracking as well.
PTY 17, water purifying kettle that God. It was actually a very overwhelming experience, but I didn't see it. It was a blur. Honestly speaking, it was a blur.
Which one would you invest in so far?
PTY 11, that business which links brand activators with brand ambassadors on the ground in townships. They're providing to a need, for employment in townships, and they're also good revenue streams, so it's quite a sustainable business.
Sadia and I have developed an app that connects students that are traveling to the same place. So if you want to hear more about this app, PTY 18, come through.
It's sort of a rush. It's a rush. You literally have 15 seconds to shine, and you need to make the most of it. So you need to know your product inside out. You'd have to have done all the research that you could to make the best use of the minds that are available to you.
Jamboree literally enables young people to come out of the box and start talking about the ideas, their visions, their goals and aspirations, and it's centered around an idea where people are able to come around and add value to that.
There's generally this idea of us coming together to be unified, to build something that's even greater than ourselves. There's so much positivity. So even when I'm pitching at Jamboree and I'm getting feedback, it might be very critical feedback, but I know that it comes from a place of wanting you to succeed, because that's essentially what we're all here to do.
So now I'm here at the Pink Room, where I'll be getting advice from professional business people in their industries on how to better my pitch and my business idea, and get some really good feedback.
It's definitely improved. The components of the idea have completely changed, but it still has the same focus.
Everybody now is busy in the process of voting for their top 10 in what we call the investment challenge.
So they're like 4 first years out of the top 10. It's really amazing. I'm really proud of all of us. I think we're dominating. So this shows that we're about to change the fellowship. Yeah.
I'm surprised that I'm in the top 10, and yeah, now I'm getting ready for the final pitch.
Today I'm just going to really just speak from a place of, of understanding my idea and, just having gone through the process of it.
The plan is to listen to as much jazz music as I can before I pitch, and just to be myself, jazz in me, that's all.
I'm feeling excited, yeah, I'm nervous.
A round of applause for P2I 002.
The formal banking system basically excludes these small businesses. We are Hlanganisa, an online lending platform which links these two groups.
Tricky to get out there, get to see what the judges feel about it, what the crowd feels about it. The energy in the room is amazing right now.
So we ensure that we target specific clients, A, that are looking for reach within that particular market.
The second one, both traditional and white wedding, with a combination of lobola or dowry.
How much funding would you need to kind of go and do this?
What's the selling price? What's the GP and probably your overheads that you have?
56,000 vehicles are stolen each year in South Africa. But rather than be part of the problem, I opted to be part of the solution.
I was a bit disheartened because the actual pitch didn't go exactly how I wanted it to go.
But I loved it. I enjoyed it. Like, yeah, best moment ever. Like, yeah, thank you.
Could the top 10 please come to the stage? The first prize goes to P2I 30 Hlanganisa.
We were very in between with me and my partner whether we should pitch, and we're telling ourselves now that we made the right choice. Definitely, we would have been kicking ourselves if we didn't.
What a surreal experience. We were not expecting that at all.
It's really great to know that all the many hours we put into this for months has paid off.
I'm grateful, I'm excited, I'm happy. Once again, an amazing experience, great learning.
I always love to analyze the world around me. I believe there's great potential right here in South Africa that I would like to tap into.
I'd definitely encourage people to pitch in this forum. I think it's a very growing experience. It enables you to test your idea, get a lot of feedback, and enables you, far more importantly, to go out and either grow it, pivot it, or execute it. And that's value.